Buongiorno! It's the start of a new travel vlog and it's like 5 a.m. and I'm about to leave for the airport. This time I'm going to be flying Lufthansa instead of Swiss Airlines. It'll be interesting. I'll show you what book I'm reading on the plane when I get on the plane. I'm going to go to the airport now and I'll see you then.
And we wish you a pleasant flight.
I know. Che è l'ultima visita cosa dell'Italia. L'ultima. I'm reading A Match Made in Mehendi. This is an arc that I got at Yellows and it's coming out on September 10. So I'm definitely going to try to read this before it comes out. It's about a girl who comes from a long line of famous matchmakers and she is not interested in being a matchmaker. She's actually an artist. But then she teams up with this guy to create this dating app and it's a huge hit. And shenanigans ensue. So far, I'm loving it. I'm only on page 20, but it's really funny and interesting so far. So I can't wait to read more. Can see I am no longer on the plane. It's been a few days. I completely forgot to update this vlog and also because I was super jet-lagged and super exhausted from the flight and everything. So yeah, I've only got around to finishing the vlog up today. So I did finish A Match Made in Mehendi on the flight. Finished the last 2 pages,
when we landed, because we sat on like I finished like the last 10 pages while like the flight had already landed, but I still finished it on the plane, so yay! I really loved this, and also it made me realize that I didn't actually explain what this book is about really well, so, and also because the synopsis doesn't really do a good job of it. Basically, it's about this girl who comes from a long line of matchmakers. Like that's the family business. Her mom and her aunt and a lot of her family, mostly like the female part of her family, is involved in this matchmaking business, which they pair up eligible bachelors, I guess, and women, mostly in the Desi community. Actually, I think it's only in the Desi community. Yeah, they're pretty much like a service available only to the Desi community. They take in a lot of things into account, and the practices that they use in the matchmaking business have been passed down through generations, through generations, and through generations. So this is a long-standing tradition that goes back like almost a century, I think. But anyways, I really loved that part of the book, like seeing this family business that has been around forever, and it's such a unique family business too. I've never read about a matchmaking family business before. Like that was so cool. So that's the first part of this book. Second part is the main character, her brother is actually training to be an engineer, and he decides to make a matchmaking app to like expedite the process of matchmaking for his mom and stuff. The character decides to launch this app at her high school and make it exclusively to her own high school. So that may sound like Tinder, but the thing is, this is not like Tinder it's not Tinder, because Tinder is super superficial and you only really look at the person's face. This app takes into account somebody's values, their morals, and she basically uses all of the matchmaking techniques that have been passed down through generations in the matchmaking app. And a lot of things happen because of this app. It causes an uproar in the school. Everybody is on the app, people are getting matched. People that are not in the same social groups are getting matched, like the popular kids with like the not so popular kids are getting matched and like being happy together. So it causes a huge uproar in the school. And yeah, there's a romantic subplot, but the main thing about this book is the app and the effect it has on the school and the main character's life. I really love this. I gave it 3.8 stars. My biggest complaint is there is a mean girl / bully character in this. It is resolved really well at the end. I'm so sick of girl and girl hate, even though this was handled a lot better than so many other books I've seen have that stereotype in character. I'm still just so fed up with girl and girl hate that I could have done without. The thing I really loved, the main character has a gay best friend, and he's not stereotypical and he's not overly feminine. Like he's just happens to be gay and her best friend, and I love that. I loved how casual and subtle it was. Like nobody ever made a big deal about him being like her gay best friend. Like he just was her best friend and just so happened to be gay as well. Like I loved that. I love that. More representation like that needs to be a thing. I love that. There's also mention of like the app matching up other LGBT couples in this. I wrote a full-length review of this book and I'll leave it down below on Goodreads. And also the author liked my review, which did nobody tell her to like not read your own reviews? That's like not a good idea. When I logged into Goodreads and I saw that she liked my review, I was like, oh my god, I'm scared now. I highly recommend this book. It's coming out September 10th, so very, very soon. I don't know when this video is gonna come out. This book might be out already by then, but definitely check this book out if you love contemporary romance and you love this unique concept. And it's also, this book is so uniquely Desi. Like there's so many references to food, to Bollywood, and oh my god, the ending of this book was so Bollywood. Like I could just picture it all. Like it ended at a wedding, and literally the last scene is the main character talking about getting all of her family on the dance floor because they all have to do like a dance showdown. I was like, oh my god, it's Bollywood. Like it's the ending scene in Bollywood movies. Like, oh my god, you know what I'm talking, and if you watch Bollywood, you know what I'm talking about. Like I was like, oh my god, I can just picture this scene so clearly. I love this so much. I cannot wait to read more by this author. I believe this is her YA debut, so I hope she writes more YA books because I'm definitely going to be checking them out. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoy. Comment down below if you've read recently and loved. My social media links are all down below. My Twitter, my Bookstagram, my Goodreads. Arrivederci!